Happy Saturday, y'all. Happy Saturday. I hope everyone is doing well. Welcome to the live. First, let me give it up. Okay, let's give a round of applause. We have happy. You guys know I love when we have community over here. I love that we're building, we're growing. So I have to represent and be thankful once again for anyone who decides to reach into their pocket and join my membership. It's only $1. The more members we have, the bigger this community can grow, and the more just like I can create content and afford to continue creating content. Like some of these videos cost money, these cameras, these lights, okay, it all costs money. So if you have it in you to want to join the membership, it's only $1 and it really does help the channel. Okay. But let's check in as everyone's being notified that I am live. Let's check in. How y'all doing? Where are you watching from? Yeah. I always like to know where you guys watching from. How's your Saturday? Because we got some we got some things to get into. But come on into the chat. Let's check in where people are getting notified that I'm live. I just stayed in mostly today. I cleaned up a little bit. I started watching All Her Faults. Me and my husband started watching that together. And I'm like, so far it's giving nothing burger. I think we're on episode 4. And we just be like, come on, y'all. Y'all dragging this shit out. Y'all dragging this shit out. Like y'all saying it's so good. It's #1 on Peacock. It's being drug out. Okay. Okay, we got a new member. Okay. Welcome to the membership. Thank you for joining. Give it on up. Give it on up. Okay. Thank you. But yeah, thank you for joining the membership. I always appreciate y'all know I've been doing this for like 3 years and I'm still so humble that y'all listen to me talk. No, y'all listen to me talk, but thank you. Thank you for joining the membership. Yeah, so I just stayed home mostly today and been watching All Her Fault. And I'm like, when we gonna get to who fault is it? When we gonna get to who fault is it? But how are you guys doing? How's your Saturday? Where are you watching from? Are you enjoying your weekend? Are you checking out? Are you just binge watching? I feel like there is a lot of TV on right now everywhere. I think this is the season. Everyone has finally tapped in, all the networks. There's so much TV going on. And in some ways, um, it's an escape from reality, escape from everything happening in the world to just check out and watch some shows. So yeah, I started watching All Her Fault on Peacock. I still need to watch Ray to Love. I'll probably watch that maybe in the morning. Okay. And have my recap up tomorrow morning. But yeah, oh, you're from Houston. Okay, you in Texas too. Okay, I'm in the DFW. I'm in the DFW. All right. But what y'all come here for? The Braxtons. Okay. What are we doing at this point? What are we doing? Okay, what are we doing? You're giving up the sisterhood for money. At this point, Towanda not want to say Tamar name. It's broken. I don't think you can repair it. I don't think you can put glue on it, Gorilla Glue. Okay, I just moved from LA, so hello LA native, all right? Hey Gia, always in the building. Oh, you come to Dallas? You come to Dallas, we might have to link because you've been a loyal one for a minute. So we might have, and we got a lot of common things in our childhood that we're overcoming. So we might have to link up when you get here. Okay. Okay, but we got some LA folks, Texas folks up in the building. Let me take a deep breath. Okay. Now, a lot of this episode was a nothing burger. Okay. You get in there, you're hungry, you think you're going to get something good. The Instagram pictures is really giving. And then you pull up like, hmm, this don't look like what them booties was saying. This don't look like what them influencers trying to sell me. And yeah, that was tonight's episode. Shy City, okay, Shy City. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And of course, let me know if this is your first live with me. I always like to celebrate all those things. But we start off with this episode of the Braxtons, y'all. And we are once again having to sit through scenes with Trina and Towanda. Okay? Scenes with Trina and Towanda. When you moving here? You have not mentioned over the last couple of months that you was moving here, Gia. Okay, you just gonna throw that at me. You could have told me that earlier this week that you was moving here. um, but cool, cool. Okay, you come to Dallas. Okay. We might have to really link up though. So we start this episode, y'all. Let me know if you would watch a show with just Trina and Towanda in the chat. Okay, let me know in the chat. Would you watch a show with just Trina and Towanda? And the whole show would be about related to Sean and Tawanda's marriage. So that would be the spinoff. The core of it would be Towanda and being married to Sean. And then, of course, we're gonna have Trina sprinkled in, and we're gonna have Evelyn sprinkled in. That's gonna be the core of the spinoff. Because someone mentioned to me, do I think that Tawanda's trying to get a spinoff? I was like, I never thought about that. You know why? Because I wouldn't watch it. It was not on the top of my mind because like y'all saying you wouldn't watch it. So why would I think she trying to spin off? You have nothing to give. Oh, hey, new subscriber. We got a new subby. I never thought of it because I wouldn't watch it. Okay. But welcome, Heather. Welcome, Heather. Welcome, welcome. Okay. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. But yes, I would not think that she's trying to get her own show. Who is gonna watch it? We're not gonna watch you and Sean. We're not gonna watch. I'm not trying to pick on the kids, okay? But we're not gonna watch your daughter call Sean daddy. Okay, we're not gonna watch that. We really not. But y'all say in the chat, hell to no. You're not gonna watch it, okay? We saw a little. I think we saw more of Tracy's life when she was on boot camp. I feel like she did something else where we saw her really doing her own thing. Somebody remind me of what that was. Was it on Braxton or was it something else that we really saw her kind of doing her own thing? But yes, let's welcome Heather. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Boring Braxton. Sticky fingers. Yeah, rest in peace, Tracy. This episode to me, I really miss Tracy. You just could feel her absence. And even though I know Tracy as I know her, but it's just weird to feel the sense of someone's absence, even though you never knew them, but you could feel it, I feel like, in this episode. Like the laughter, the banter, just Tracy's presence, it was really missing to me. Okay, it was really missing. Cheryl, you say you'll watch it if they told the truth about their lives. What's the truth though? The truth that they want us to know? Because ain't nobody really living a real life. And the one who to me is trying to live a real life is Tamar. And I think Tamar sees, what is happening to Ashley that was once her. And so I think in a way to not repeat the cycle, I feel like she's maybe trying to break the cycle in some ways and actually have a voice. Which is I think why this whole thing started was because Tamar decided I'm tired of pretending. I'm tired of lying. I'm tired of seeing this happen to someone else in our family. Okay, y'all not watching it. Yeah, it's just like the show is hollow. It's just not the same without Tracy. Oh, so was it the Braxtons and not boot camp? Because I remember seeing a lot of her life when she was trying to put together like a solo album. I feel like we did see more of did we also see Michael Sr. Go to her house a couple times? Were they making like crabs or something? Correct me if I'm wrong. But I thought we saw something up with more her. Yeah. Yeah. She made the whole show lighter. Okay, she really did. Now, watching this episode, was it really necessary for Trina to go pee in the grass? Where's the decorum? Where's the respect for whoever's house they rented? Anybody think about that? Okay, because that house was probably a rental for the event, for the scene, and somebody is watching a guest, someone they rented the house to, pee in their grass. Okay, pee in their grass. But I think that she could have went inside, y'all. She could have went inside and had some help from Vaughn, just like she taking care of Vaughn. I need you to help take care of me and help me go to the bathroom. Was that not an option? Yeah, Tracy did have some great music. I remember that. It was a big thing. It was a big thing. Yeah, she could have. Vaughn, I've been taking care of you, making sure you have your medication, things like that. You can't help me pull my dress up and help me pop a squat in the bathroom. Okay. It was just like, come on, y'all. Have some respect for your sister's party. Have some respect for whoever's home that was. The production crew having to watch you pee on yourself. So that was a lot of nothing. A lot of nothing burger. Okay, a lot of nothing. Yeah. It's like, what are we doing? How old are you? How old are you? Okay. You don't want to go blow to blow with me because I know where all the bodies are buried, and I never exposed any of that information before. Okay. How low will Towanda go? How low is she willing to go to continue to have Tamar be the scapegoat, be the one that everybody focuses on? Okay. Hey, Kat and Sam, y'all coming through tonight? The no panties and pee thing. Yeah. I'm gonna say maybe it was some liquor. Maybe it was some liquor. Okay. That could have contributed to it also. Make sure you guys are liking the live. Please like the live. If you are not subby, please join the channel. Okay. Become a subscriber. Let me throw that in there. Okay. Handle a little bit of business. But I just wonder how low is Tawana really willing to go? And yeah, it's just like there was no bathroom, no porta potty. Um, Vaughn couldn't help you go to the bathroom, even though it's Towanda party, maybe Towanda too. You had to pee in them people grass. That was the only option. The only option, y'all. Yeah, I just could not. I could not. Yeah, it's a matter of I really want my sister to be seen as the bad one. I need that narrative continue so that one, I can feel like I'm better than her. So people will look at her differently. And at night, this is how I sleep. I sleep good at night, knowing that my peace, I'm focused on my peace. And like I said in my video, you can't be the peace when you are the chaos. And this family will never know peace because they have functioned out of chaos for so long. Okay. They don't know what peace is. And I think the only person, maybe the closest to peace, might be at times Toni, because she distances herself a lot from the family. Okay. Mm, you said it. Okay, you said it. Oh, you said she like a Marvel villain. Lex Luthor? Not the bald head though. Oh, not Lex Luthor. Yeah, I'm just like that. There were no other options. I'm sure when brides actually go down the aisle and they're wearing the big ass dresses, they figure out a way to have somebody help them use the bathroom throughout the night. Okay, they don't just be like, "Oh, I'm gonna just go pee in the corner of the reception." No. Okay. Yeah, Gia's like Lex Luthor. Silk, you know they be messy over here, especially Gia. Gia be acting up at over here in these chats. Dr. Evil. Mm. Oh, does that make Trina the mini me? Yeah, because that's how she said she found out. It was something related to a phone bill, right? She found out that for a couple years, Towanda had her phone bill connected to Tamar's credit card. I think she was trying to upgrade her phone or something. And that's how she figured out that also, like I said before, shows that Tamar is not really looking at her credit card statements. If it took you a couple years to realize that. But if it wasn't for what she wanted to upgrade her phone or something, or probably in the past her assistant or somebody has upgraded her phone or something. Okay. Ah. I think she can. I think she can unlearn those behaviors if she decides, and it's gonna be very hard. I don't wanna say go no contact, but decides to let go of I think let go of the hope that Tawanda and her sisters will change, primarily Tawanda. And that's hard to say because I never want to tell someone to give up hope. But when you're healing from people who are abusers, people who have harmed you, sometimes that hope is keeping you captive. The hope is keeping you hostage because it's like, well, maybe one day he'll stop cheating. Maybe one day my mom will stop beating me. Maybe one day. And it's like holding on to that hope is like this. Your hands are like gripping and you have all these little marks. And those marks are you is the trauma. It's a sign of you holding on for dear life when all someone has to do sometimes is come and hold your hand and say that I'm in it with you. I'm willing to do the work. But instead of someone together working on the relationship, you're trying to hold on so tight. And I think that Tamar could, but it would take a lot of letting go. And I think a lot of the letting go comes with a lot of grief. You know, letting go of relationships, and we don't talk about that enough. Letting go of relationships that are still here, grieving people who are not dead. They still walking around this earth, living their life, but you have to grieve. Grieve the relationship, grieve the loss, grieve memories, grieve what you want still with them, knowing that they're still here. There's a lot of grief that comes along with healing and letting go of people because so many times people's healing journey is attached to people changing. If they only would change, if they only see me, if they only would listen, you have to remove yourself from healing because of somebody else or wanting my healing to be seen by my family, wanting my healing to be heard. You have to make your healing journey about yourself and at times become selfish about your healing, distancing yourself, focusing on yourself. Um, but it's really hard to really grieve people who are still living. And you're the one hurting, you're the one doing the work, and you're watching other people like, damn, they over there drinking, they having a good time, they traveling. Maybe I should just let them back in. They seem good. They seem good. Okay. I don't think she was arrested for that. I think people are speculating. They're speculating about the bankruptcy because she put down that the loan that Tamar gave her was a gift, something like that, that people were talking about. You know, I watch the bloggers, but I can't remember everything they be saying either. Okay. You talk about the peeing. That's true. But it also tells me, like I said, she wasn't paying attention to her bill because it was on auto pay. So she hasn't really been paying attention to it to know it's like, why is it so much? Why am I paying so much? Yeah, hope will keep your ass hostage, shackled. It will keep you living in the past. It will keep you in stagnation. Okay. Because you hope one day they gonna wake up and go to therapy. They gonna wake up and change. But in reality, most people are not willing to put in the work to really change and self-reflect. It's much easier to live my life with blinders on, the way I've been living is working for me. So why change? Okay, why change? I think more people became Team Tamar this season because they saw the light. The things that people have been saying and seeing for years, I don't think if this Ashley situation had not happened, I don't know if people would really be ready to see that Towanda is the puppet master. I said that last season when I was doing my recaps that Towanda is the puppet master. But everyone's like, oh no, Tamar is the problem because y'all are focused on people's behaviors. People are focused on the top of the iceberg instead of wanting to focus on what's beneath the surface, even the kids. Okay, he always whining, he always crying. Why he lying? Why he won't listen to me? Why he don't want to get up and go to school? The behaviors are telling you to look below the surface, but people don't want to make time to look past the distraction. And the distractions are the behaviors which oftentimes are reactionary to wounds and deeper things. Okay, deeper things. Well, let's line it up a little bit. Come on, my therapy shit right now. You I've heard this before. Some people don't believe it. You know, is Trina, are Trina and Towanda jealous of Tamar? I think Trina is just lost. I could see I could see Towanda being jealous though. If you go back, we watched it the last live we did. We watched the Starting All Over episode, and they talked about how the record companies and record deals really are what drew them apart. That they used to be very very close. But watching Toni get a record deal, excuse me, and then I think it was Towanda, Tamar, and Trina were in a group, and then Tamar getting her own record deal, which only left Trina be home and be the responsible one, take care of mommy, take care of the house. And then Trina would be getting in trouble with drinking and getting DUIs and stuff like that. Yeah, it's reactionary trauma response. But I'm not just gonna lean on that. I'm gonna say that Tamar has caused some issues. Tamar does need to be held accountable. She has contributed, So I'm not gonna say, that she ain't a problem. She is. Okay. She has a lot of things to work on too. Not Mega Mind. You taking it way back. Happy Saturday. I be seeing you was in the comments early this morning, okay? I saw you in there. We was chatting a little bit back and forth. I saw you. That's what I think, Tawana is just willing to go low. I need y'all to see that my sister Tamar is a problem. So I'm gonna bring up all the baggage, even if it's 30 years old. I need to bring it up. Okay. I need to bring it up. And when you decide to become a cycle breaker, decide to become a truth teller, the rest of the family does not like that. We've been pushing things under the rug. We've been living fine. But here you are now trying to tell the truth, live your life, live your truth at the consequence of us. And we not having that. Like Towanda said, I know where the bodies are buried. So if you want to take it there, we can go there. Sister, okay? We can go there. If you remember the scene from last night, she always goes back hoping that things will change. She always, shows up when they need her because she thinks that they'll change. Mm. I think a lot of people are coming to terms with what distraction really is and what it looks like. I think in some ways, Tawana's having a tantrum. She's having an adult tantrum, and I think in some ways her tantrum, the behavior is also a response to trauma. Okay. Being found out. I'm trying to think about like what her response trauma would actually like relate to. I have to think about that. Yeah, she is. Maybe it's, tied back to not being seen as I have it all together. And you're trying to make me look like I'm not a good sister. So I'm reacting. You're supposed to be the one who looks like you're not the good sister, not me. Not me. So I think she, in a lot of ways, is having this season tantrums, as we've seen in the media. And tantrums don't look like they do typically. They look very different in adults, different in men versus women too. We could go there too. Okay. I know it's on these lives. There better be no men in the comments. I wonder why no men want to pull up. um. Yeah. 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 You could tell she is very much hurt. She is very hurt. Ah, she does, but they don't want to. You making me out to be the bad guy? You making me force myself to like look at myself? I didn't ask for that. I didn't ask you to help me grow. I didn't. No, I don't want that. My life is fine the way it is. Your life is the problem. Okay. Your life is the problem. Yeah, because she sees the cycle repeating itself with Ashley. Now Ashley is the outcast. Now I was watching earlier. I hate to admit this. I was watching Sherelle's World earlier, and she did a video a couple days ago, or maybe it was like 2 weeks ago. She did a video about the truth about Lauren. Because I know y'all wanted me to do a video about Michael, both Michaels. Y'all want me to do videos on. So I was watching a little bit, and there was stuff allegedly that I didn't even know, I had not heard about. I don't even know how to bring this word up on YouTube, but she brought up that allegedly there was some touching that happened, unfortunately, to Lauren and her sister, and the truth about her passing. So I started watching a little bit. I'm like, damn, it's a lot of secrets. Okay, it's a lot of secrets going on, and about allegedly, Lauren and Ashley's mother wanting to just be so done with the Braxtons that she completely abandoned them. So much to the point where I think she took her name off of the birth certificate or something like that. So nobody at this point probably has any idea who this woman is because she was so done with the Braxton that she completely walked away from both her kids. And allegedly, um, there was also a lot of DV and physical stuff in that household. So I'm like, wow, it was a lot, y'all. And I only watched like 10 minutes. I was like, oh, like, how can I make a video about this without potentially getting sued? Because I know that the Braxtons be over there um, threatening to sue her. So I'm just like, how do I make this video? Do I really want to make this video and risk being sued also? But yeah, Towanda was definitely having a tantrum. Damn, season 4, episode 1. Yeah, the whole family, I think, is riddled with resentment. So much resentment. So much. That's where the resentment lies. I have been taking care of the sisters. She's always been with the man, with their pain. Ooh. So y'all saying Sean ain't got it together? Y'all said that, not me. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, very true. Yes. I think we're seeing that. I think we're seeing that. For so long, y'all. For so long, she hung on that. I think if they had not done these last 2 seasons, I think people would still believe that. But the seasons really just showed the lies and how they branded themselves on Tamar being the problem for so long. But this show shed light on so many different things that if they had decided, you know what, we're not going to do it, we're just going to do what an album, which is what Tracy wanted, an album with her sisters, or maybe some kind of docu series on the last couple years of her life, we would never know. We would never know. I wonder why, maybe Tracy didn't want that, but I probably would have watched a docu-series about her last couple of years. Yeah. I've talked about it. I got a playlist. I got about 20 videos talking about it. I did a video on Evelyn last year. I need to probably do an updated one. Is it probably on We or is it probably somewhere on YouTube? At this point, it's probably on YouTube. Yes. Mhm. You watch Sherelle channel too. Sherelle's a mess. I see why she began sued. Because that video that I watched is so damning. I don't even think she used the word allegedly either. She was talking about like so much about abuse and about Michael and about just so many different things. Like, damn. Yeah, she is. Oh, I just thought about something. Maybe I'll do a video on like I want to do something comparing like Chris Jenner versus like something related to the Jenners. Evelyn Braxton, like the mom. I gotta like tease it out a little bit more, but I think I have something like coming brainstorming. Um, I don't know about that because I feel like the head has to heal too. Because in this case, the head is very influential, Evelyn. And I think that we saw Trina go to some counseling sessions with what was it, Dr. Spirit last season, but I just don't know if they see value in healing. No one around them has really been through the healing process except for Tamar, and they don't really, they don't talk to her. So I don't know if you have to find value and feel like there's value in putting the work. And I just don't think they're at that place. Yeah, she actually played Ashley's video in her video. I'm like, "Sherelle just don't care." You stole her video, put in yours. That's copyright infringement right there. You're not using the word allegedly. I see why they keep suing you and threatening to sue you. Yeah, I think there's some deep stuff going on there. Yeah. But yeah, if y'all wanna watch the video, it's on her channel. I think it had like 450K views. So it's a pretty deep video. I would say like trigger warning because it does go over a lot, like a lot of I only watched probably maybe 5 to 10 minutes of it. And it was pretty heavy. All the stuff she was saying. Mm. You really don't hear much about the brother. And in watching Sherelle's video, she said a lot of information about him has been scrubbed from the internet. So even if I was to do a video, I don't know how much information I'd be able to find out about him, and I wouldn't wanna regurgitate the same information from Sherelle's video. So, I have to really sit and think about that because I think it's like a liability to kinda do a video about him. Seeing that he likes to send cease and desist. He likes to threaten to sue people. I'm like, "I ain't trying to lose my channel, y'all." Gia, you own one. Low key though, when I was watching the game, I'm like, so y'all just be in bed rubbing each other heads like bald heads? Oh. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Ah, okay. Okay. Really? You think that? Oh man. Y'all own one tonight. Oh, it's on YouTube. Okay. I was wondering what was her bride to be bell like hanging on? Was it just like a band up here or something? What? Oh, what is that called? That's actually like there's like a word for that I don't want to mess up, but it's like a cultural thing also and a religious thing. I hate the behind the scenes. Like it's just a waste. It's more filler. You can tell that they have so much filler because these ladies are not getting along. They don't like each other, so they have to have so much filler. Like I don't like the filler, but I did like when they rolled back the tape of, Towanda saying she didn't want her sister at the trip. She was trying to say, "No, I never said that." And they like, "Well, actually, we have this clip of you talking to OG. Is his name OG or something? And we have it on tape that you said you don't care if she bought her ticket. She ain't gonna be here." Oh, yeah, I have a whole, like, playlist, of Braxton's playlist. So well, you know you thought the same thing, they just be in bed, like, rubbing each other bald heads, okay? Do they share the same razor to shave their heads? I'm sure they save on, like, shampoo and stuff too, but that's what I thought. My mind went there. Sorry, y'all. She said that, but then I thought she also said last season that she, has alopecia. I think he must miss his hair. Yeah, she said last season she had alopecia. So I remember I wish that they had talked about it more because I think so many, Black women suffer from alopecia, traction alopecia, and wear wigs or try and cover up the different spots that they have. I think once again, it could have been just like a relatable healing moment for a lot of people to feel seen. You think she lying? I don't know. Like, why else would she like? I don't know. I kind of believe her. I guess. Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't think they were talking about the wig though. I think they were talking about the other. Like I don't want to like be offensive, so I don't know what it's called, but I think the other thing is what they were talking about. Trina needs to go back. Darker Spirit, like, don't call me. I moved on to other shows. Yeah, they be drinking. Yeah, I agree. I think that's true. Tamar even said last night that her drinking has gotten a little bit. Did she use it out of hand? I think she said it might have increased because she's been trying to cope with everything through drinking. So alcohol is very much a problem in this family. Very much a problem. The only person that can stop me is me, and that ain't happening. That ain't happening. Okay. We haven't seen mommy a lot this season. I wonder because of things going on with her health, was she not like really well enough to be doing as much as she normally does? Yeah, she said last season. She likes her hair bald. Her not her head. She likes being bald. Her head is like really shiny. No, I think it came out that it was the brother. The brother is the one who sent the, cease and desist, and the information would be on the document. I think she was more concerned with who gave out her address to that man. I guess she said that man, her brother. Um, but yeah, I think it was I guess I'll say allegedly that it was her brother, but she wants to know who gave him her address. And I think at this point, I'm gonna have to say probably Trina. Because it sounds like Towanda has not been to her house. I don't Toni is kind of a peacekeeper, so I don't think she would have done it. I don't really think Evelyn would have, so Imma probably say it was Trina. Okay. Trina's probably the one who gave the brother the address to send that document. That's the only one that really makes sense when you really think about it. Yeah. I like how Jordan actually, didn't she take off her wig and kinda was showing us the different was she going through a procedure or something? Man, that show was good. I hate that they canceled that show. But in the end, I guess they couldn't all get along, but that was a good show, Martha's Vineyard. Man, that was a good show. You think so? I feel like we see more scenes of the 3 of them. We saw them last season fly out to LA together and have dinner. This episode, we saw them go to Trina's office to celebrate her being a realtor. I feel like we see the 3 of them together the most. Yeah. I wonder, now that I think about her doing these interviews, I wonder if her hair has become thinner. Because in these interviews lately, on Tamar Hall, was she on the Today Show with Boys to Men also? She's been wearing a lot more wigs and not the best wigs, okay? But she's been wearing more wigs lately, and I wonder if her hair has become a lot thinner. Because we haven't really seen her without a wig in quite some time, now that I think about it. I see your comment. Is it Sharitha? I'm not gonna put that one on the screen. I'm not trying to get in trouble, but I see your comment. And I remember watching Sherelle's video and she pulled in Ashley's video, um, that maybe they were repeating behaviors on one another that had been done to them, the sisters, allegedly. Allegedly. So I think that there's a lot of secrets, a lot of family, what do I say? Like, I guess essay in the family. Um, so yeah. Oh, I don't follow her. She's on what, lip service now, right? Oh, you feel like she lost a lot of weight? Let me see. Let me make my picture a little bit smaller. Her face on here does look thinner. But didn't she have to have like a stent put in her heart or something? Um, it can also be like the stress of trauma, resentment, everything that you're holding on to. Your body does feel those things. Yeah, it looked kind of wiggy. I don't know. I feel like, was it last season that we see her without a wig? Hmm. Yeah, man, why did they cancel that show? Man, I heard they canceled it because in the end, they none of them could get along. I saw that. What's the guy's name? What's his name? His name not Braxton. What's his name? He just got married. So I saw that he just got married. I wonder if it's that she is having health issues, y'all. I wonder if it's health issues. We can't have nothing. But we are getting the fourth season of Reasonable Doubt. I know I fell off of my recaps because y'all wasn't watching them. So I'm like, I'm not gonna keep doing them if you're not watching them. But I still been watching the show. But we got season 4 of Reasonable Doubt coming. Oh, you don't like the blonde wigs? Okay. They didn't show, I feel like when she was at the party, they didn't really show her that much. And I kind of wasn't paying attention to the scene at the office because it was kind of boring. Yeah, she was wearing her hair before, y'all. She was wearing her hair. But now she just seemed like she slapped on a wig. We saw last night they was trying to help her fix her wig. Okay, right here, yeah, you can tell that she does look smaller here. Mm. I wonder if she going through some stuff. Yeah, I've been loving it. I have been loving it. I watched the new episode. I didn't watch it till this morning. I'm like, man, I need to do a deep dive just on Ozzy. Okay, I need to do a deep dive just on him, his acting, and the psychological stuff of it all. Okay, I might do a video this week on that. But yeah, it's good. Okay, it's good. Yeah, you a couple years ago it was thin, so I'm guessing it must probably be a lot thinner now. Probably the stress of everything. It's one more episode, right? Next week is the finale. Y'all got any suggestions for Toni? I started watching today, All Her Fault. What else? But y'all say some other shows in the chat. Some people are watching All's Fair. What's that show with Kim Kardashian? I can't do it, y'all. I feel like that show, looking at the poster board, I feel like it just represents how you can work so hard and somebody younger who got money, who has power, got privilege, will push you to the side. And so that's all I see when I look at the posters for the show, watching and seeing Kim Kardashian in the center, as all these other actresses, A-list actresses have worked so hard, dealt with so many different things to be seen as women, to be seen as successful actresses, only to be pushed to the side and have this woman with power and privilege be at the center who has not done as much work. Kind of, I feel like it in a lot of ways represents being like a black woman and doing so much, having to do so much more and still not be seen. So I have not been able to get past that, which is why I have not watched it. But people say that, that they like it, that's good. And I was like, okay, good for you. Good for you, sis. I can see that. And I'm sure everything that came out this last season, these last episodes have stressed her out. Yeah, probably a lot better now. What shade do you recommend for Miss Evelyn? I feel like if she had dark hair, it would age her. So what y'all want to see, like maybe like an Auburn? Okay, so Crystal said Tony, welcome to Dairy. Is that on Tubi? Smoke on Apple TV. Yeah, some people have said like once you can get past like Kim Kardashian being on the show and being the center, um, that it is a good show. I've seen other people say, is it Ryan Murphy's worst show? Um, I'm not gonna probably watch it. I'm not gonna recap it, y'all. I'm really not. Smoked it. It ended like a month ago, right? Yeah, I would say maybe just watch it for other people that you like in the Oh, another thing recently, did y'all see that interview when Kim Kardashian says she's the queen of soul food? That she can throw down with some soul food, that she really be cooking in the kitchen? Have y'all heard about that clip? I think she got some new teeth. Who paid for them teeth? Tony. Tony. Yeah, I think the poster to me just represents what's wrong with society right now, and it's just like, oh, I can't do it. Also, y'all lie, y'all watch Smoke. He about to come out with like another monster. Who did they say that's gonna play the next monster? I can't remember. Was it somebody who normally be on his show? Is it that white lady who normally be on all his American Horror Story stuff? So everybody loves Smoke. I don't know what that is either. Oh, Holly Berry was a part of that show? Wow. It's kind of like a slap in the face. I guess all good money ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. What network is it on, or what is it about? Tony said he gonna check it out. She look good to you? Yeah, I can see this and the stress of everything. Okay, here we go. A couple of them. I haven't watched the morning show since like probably season 2. I heard Shrinking was good. You got Apple TV. You paying for Apple TV. Shrinking, I heard was good. But next season is gonna be the last season. Platonic, Presumed Innocent. Do I remember that one? I think I stopped watching when what was that? The podcast that was it Olivia Spencer? To Tell the Truth or something like that. That was a good show, and of course it got canceled. Okay. Oh, it's on HBO. Oh, is that supposed to be about a black family that move into this neighborhood or something? I kind of remember a little bit about that one. Seeing the poster. Yeah, it is. Piss Blonde. Yeah, I started watching that today. I'm on episode 4. I'm like, y'all saying it's good, like it's giving a lot of nothing. Me and my husband started watching. We're on like almost done with episode 4, and we're just like, what are y'all doing? Like it's a lot of nothing. Okay, it is a lot of nothing for it to be number 1 right now on Peacock and everybody talking about it. It feels like it's one of those shows where you have to get to the very end and it's like, oh, we made it. So I hope it gets better, but I'm on episode 4. Really? I feel like I used to have it, but I wasn't feeling a lot of their shows. They really don't promote them either. Yeah, it's just like I can't watch that. It's just the poster is just real life. It's just telling me what I'm already living. Even if the show is not about that, the poster gives to me like, oh, here we go being pushed aside. I'm gonna do the most, and still somebody with less talent, more money, access, and privilege pushes me aside. Yeah. Niecy Nash, she was telling Niecy Nash that she can get down with some soul food. And Niecy Nash was like, okay, girl, did you cook the soul food or did one of your cooks cook it? And so she said, no, I really cooked it myself. And Niecy is like, okay, you have to come over to my house. I'm gonna have to see you cook it to believe it. Oh, you saw it? Yeah, she like, okay. Yes, I think it was Sarah Paulson is gonna be the next whatever monster he's doing. Um, I can't remember the killer, but it's the monster, like the movie that came out a long time ago. I think it was called Monster. That's gonna be his next show or whatever. Yeah, so then Niecy said, like, okay, girl, I'm gonna believe it when I see it, basically. Okay. I heard that that was true. I heard if you can get past Kim acting, um, then you will like the show, basically. Yes, on Hulu. Oh, okay. Maybe I'm got it mixed up. Oh, it's based off. Okay. You ain't missed nothing. We just been talking. Okay. Okay. I feel like maybe I remember the poster now. Is a oh, there's so much stuff on though. Probably next year, Supercell next year. Oh, it got boring. Oh, okay. Maybe that's why they gave you 3 episodes from the top. Yeah, whatever her name was, that's what his next like monster in his anthology series is gonna be about. Yeah, that's gonna be the next one. Okay. But
They got upset with.
oh, how come I can hear him in my headphones? Let me disconnect this.
today, again, having to defend my character. And it's really disheartening because my sister, Tracy, is not with us, and this is not what she wanted. What makes you so angry that you want to do that to your little sister? For Towanda to bring something up that happened in 1995, we're in 2025 right now. Help me understand. You know, the whole Ashley situation, you know, they got upset with me because I reached out to her and I was willing to give her a platform to tell her story and support her. And they didn't like it. And so they all stopped talking to me. And so I am not supposed to bring it up. I'm not supposed to say anything. The only thing that brings us together is the cameras. But I am the one who likes an audience. I was not coming back to this show to be the old school Tamar that I never want to revisit again. I was very clear about that. And here I am today, again, having to defend my character. And it's really disheartening because my sister, Tracy, is not with us. And
do y'all believe that Toni knew? Do y'all think that Toni knew about Ashley coming on? That she kind of like didn't want to be part of the problem at that dinner table, but she knew that she actually suggested it. Okay. I think she wants to like be part of the change, but I just don't think that the women value change. And would you really watch a show, like I said, if it was just Trina, Mama Evelyn, Sean, and Towanda? No, you wouldn't. So that's what the show would be if Tamar wasn't there. Yeah, she played both sides. She knew, y'all. She knew. Didn't she kind of say something in her confessional like she kind of knew? Yeah, I think it was Trina who gave out the address to Toni. I think that the brother is the one who sent it, and I believe that Trina is the one who gave out the address because Towanda has never been there. Toni is not going to do that because Toni is like a peacemaker. So it only makes sense that Trina is the one who did it. Mm-hmm. You like they're all boring, yeah. We saw that last night. Half the episode was just on Towanda. Very much a people pleaser. You didn't enjoy that? You didn't enjoy that? Yeah, she got caught up. She got caught up in that moment at the table. I think she suggested that Ashley come on and tell her story. I truly believe she knew. She suggested that. But I think it's more that they're trying to say that um they didn't know that Ashley had been invited on this show. Everybody's trying to make it seem like it was just Tamar who put this plan together when Toni suggested it. Maybe Trina like kind of knew about it, but I think Tamar suggested it. Okay. And they had to know as EPs are all EPs on the show too. They had to know it'd be kind of spicy. What is with her Canadian accent? I don't get it. I don't get where that comes from. Mm, yeah. I really wish we could have seen Trina actually sing. I wish we had. I know it's like all these probably legal things to get permission to have whatever song she was singing. But yeah, I wish we could have actually saw or felt this moment of her actually singing with her sister. You remember earlier this year when Toni said Tamar blocked her? Yeah. They be lying, y'all. They be lying. Yes. Thank you. Yes. Yeah, she did. She suggested it. Yes. Yes. Yes, Camp Crystal Lake. Yes. Like, how have her come on the stage and then we don't hear no music at a music festival? What was it called? Music in the Gardens or something like that? Y'all did all that and we did not even get to hear her sing. I was like, come on now. Y'all couldn't find some workaround, like show her in the green room preparing to sing, like doing some harmonies, something. That is the brand. That is what we miss so much from this show is these ladies just singing and being together. Like y'all could do some harmonies in the car, something, y'all. Something. Don't give me this scene of her on stage where we don't hear her singing. Okay? Yeah, I do too. It very much my shows are better than yours. Oh, okay. You think it's an old Maryland accent? Canadian though? That sounds Canadian? Oh, you tagged me? I don't think I got the tag. Was that the one? I wonder if that's the same one that Sherelle used, where she's just sitting in front of the camera. I think she has on like a blue shirt or something. Um, I don't know. If y'all was on here last week, but I had said that Ashley reached out to me last year to do an interview, but I guess she maybe changed her mind when I reached back out or something because we were trying to figure out the time difference of her living in a different country. And then she just kind of stopped replying. Yeah, she did call it the chilling circuit. Toni, okay. Okay. You right. You right. Make sure y'all hitting that like button on the live, please. And if you haven't already, you can always join the membership. It's only $1, which equates to what, $12 a year. You probably spend that on a one burger. Okay. But join the membership. Some of y'all who are members have like these cool little like emojis now to show that you're members. So I made some new things. Yeah, but it's easier to do the campaign though. It's easier. And I guess they kind of are, like, at least Trina showcasing that she's a realtor. In some ways, we see a couple of them scenes. Oh, yeah, it's called Jazz in the Gardens. Okay, Jazz in the Gardens. Oh, you in Miami? Oh, did Trina have her own song years ago? Yeah, they be weaponizing her mental health now. Ah, good point. Because Tracy did not have that accent. Yeah, they sound more like Tracy, especially Jess Hilarious. Jess Hilarious and Snoop. Mm-hmm. You think he's after all these years? They've been together for quite some time. Yeah. It was. I guess it's a missed opportunity for me. At least she's sharing her story her own way. Like I think she ended up starting like her own YouTube channel, so I think that's good. Is Towanda? Yeah, she is. At the end, you see, I think Bond's company, and you see somebody said, was it Toni or somebody else who said that Ladybug production was just Tawanda's, but then when they got together, he put King Ladybug Productions. He put his name in front of her production company. It is. I say this every recap. It is. That's why I'm like, okay, after we have the wedding episode next week, what more is there to give? And we're on this week was episode 5, so next week will be episode 6, which you're going to see her get married. Please don't drag this wedding out into 2 episodes. Y'all know they're going to do that, right? We're going to get 1 episode of all the shenanigans leading up to them saying I do. They probably going to say I do. And then the second episode is probably going to be the reception. They're going to drag it out because what else do they got? They don't have, none of them are together. She said she was about to go sell a house to Faison Love. She don't got no business sense, Toni. I'm sorry, she don't. She really don't. She starts stuff and don't finish. You gotta have a plan, and she ain't got no plan. She said she was gonna sell a house to him. Yeah, he put his name in front of it. Y'all didn't notice that at the end. Yeah, but probably be too busy turning it off because once it's over, it's like, okay, why'd I watch this? Oh, Toni. Y'all are messy in the chat tonight. Oh, she had a recording studio? Now you know she sold that for some money. She ain't got that no more. Wow, I don't think I remember that. They haven't shown it, so I doubt she have it. She is. She is a lost one. I need to actually download while I'm on my computer, download my Trina video so I can upload it to my drive. I'll do that later. But yeah, I did my Trina video and I need to upload it onto YouTube. Yeah. You're supposed to be the classy one. You're classy. You're classy. Don't stoop to the level of that trash over there, basically. Yeah. I didn't know she had a studio either. That's why I'm like, damn, Leafy, you took it all the way back. Cause I don't remember that. She looks really pretty right here. Somebody said they need to wind up on a wig or a hat. Wow, someone said being the only Black family on reality TV this long doesn't mean anything if this is the content that we're getting. That's true. Okay, I give up on this show. The three sisters rehashed what Tamar did at the dinner, but didn't speak on what they did. Facts. Um, Trina didn't really do anything, but she has chosen a side. And she said, I'm done being invested. What was this, y'all? What was this? Okay, what was this? Mm-hmm. What were you referring to about this? Oh, the studio was called Brassment. Oh, Basement. I don't remember that. Probably, yeah. But maybe she felt like, okay, somebody gotta stay home and take care of mommy. Oh wow, that was a couple years ago. That was a while ago. I think On would do very well if they were to invest in some type of celebrity family, a black family reality show. I think it would do well on the network if it was the right family. But they so caught up in all the Carlos King stuff and the Ray to Love stuff. Um, they tried to branch out with the sisters in Houston. I didn't watch that. Hustle Houston or something like that. I don't know. Heart Hustle. But I think they would do very well if they were to get some black family to do like a reality show, but they were a celebrity name. I would watch that. And it would do very well on their network. I'm trying to think like who will we watch? Niecy Nash. Okay. Though I don't think I don't know if she would ever do a reality show, but I will watch her family. Especially the videos her and her wife be doing. They be forgetting they on live or they doing TikToks. But like a Niecy Nash, because back in the day, I think Niecy used to have her own reality show. Do y'all remember that? Yeah, I would watch her come back. Okay. What were you saying? Oh yeah. Yeah, I just didn't understand this. And I know production probably paid for this whole event, but it was done very poorly. Was it wrong for Trina and Toni to sit there and let Towanda? Yeah. They don't hold each other accountable. That's part of the problem. Okay, they don't hold each other accountable. Okay, so y'all saying yeah, Niecy Nash. I watch a Niecy Nash reality show. Her kids are all grown. People are probably curious about her marrying a woman. Um, her watching her fly across town in the US filming movies and TV shows. That would be a good one. Okay. That would be a good one. She's funny, she relatable, people like her. Even if it was, I would watch it if it was on E. But I think they would do good on like a own. Okay. People are curious about this second season of her life of, remarrying a woman. It was bad. We were just talking about this. We were just talking about this. I wonder if I could find it on let me see if it's on TikTok. The clip of her saying that she'd throw down with some soul food. Okay, let me
dish you can cook.
I feel like if I was gonna choose what you would say, it would be absolutely nothing.
No.
I don't feel like you cook, Kimberly Noel. I don't
I'm
believe
a one-trick pony. I know one meal, and it's a good one.
Let me guess.
And I'm gonna make it for you, and you're going to be really proud of me.
Is it greens?
Nope.
Macaroni and cheese?
It's the whole shebang, because I don't
Jambalaya?
like my soul food meal. fried chicken, my cornbread with, oh my God, it's so good. My mac and cheese, greens, a sweet potato souffle. Give that look all you want. I'm gonna make it. Kevin Hart did a YouTube video, I think.
Nobody trusts Kevin. Why are we bringing him up?
Why?
Who trusts Kevin?
I do.
Oh, man. Psh, I am willing to be proven wrong.
You know what? I've kind of been the underdog my whole life, so I underestimate me. I love it.
When was the last time you made said meal? Now you going too far back.
I do it not often enough, but it's
There you go. But yeah, y'all saying y'all watched Niecy on the show. That's what it was. It was that, but I thought she had a show where they showed her actually marrying that man. Was it just a wedding special when she was marrying her husband? I thought they had a reality show together of their relationship and leading up to her like marrying him. I remember her decorating show back in the day. Damn, that was so long ago. We aging ourselves. Is the other bride ladies of honor, their dresses were not as extreme. Did y'all notice that? Yeah, it was. But there was a time where, you know, I feel like everyone was trying to do the whole Bridgerton themed stuff. They did on Married to Medicine too, probably with a higher budget because, you know, the Bravo money came out a lot better. Which friend? The one that said she was going to take them to a charm school class? A video. No, I haven't seen that. Oh, okay, you said Tisha Arnold. You know who it would be good? Her and her homegirl. Okay, why can't I think of her name? Gina. Her and Gina. Them linking up to do something. I don't know what it would be. But watching them two together would be good. Okay. Her and her son be doing the TikToks, they funny. I don't really follow Tisha Arnold and her daughter, so I don't really know too much about them. But I think bringing those two together in some kind of reality thing about, I don't know, maybe they're making a reboot for Martin, which I think they have been trying to do, and it just follows them through the journey of, you know, them trying to raise kids, being in a different season of their life. Because didn't that other comedian have a show? What's her name? Kim something? Did she have a show not Raising Dion? That's Netflix. When she was raising that little boy and how she adopted him or something on a while ago. OWN has tried this out, but I feel like they don't value shows that are not relationship based. We need like some kind of family celebrity show to pull people in from a different audience that just only focuses on just relationships and dating. Okay. I remember she was a background singer for Toni, right? We gonna see in a couple weeks if they do a TikTok together or some video. He said, girl, bye. I remember that, yeah, cleaning house. That's kind of when she first came on the scene, right? Yeah. Oh, she is? I'm so used to calling her Gina. But yeah, I would watch a show about her because she's just so genuinely funny. But yeah, the two of them together, watch it. Or it could just be Gina and just her celebrity friends come on here and there. Kind of a little similar, but better than Tia's show. But just about her raising her son, kind of getting her career back in order because she's come on the scene. I saw this video today of Mona Scott trying to help her jump into a dress. So she's in a new season of her life. So I would probably watch that. I think that can be the foundation. It's just her, you know, coming back into Hollywood after probably raising her son, going through that divorce, having a child who's now an adult. living on the spectrum. Yeah, throw a show at her. Okay, throw a show at her. I would totally watch it and recap it. Yes, it was Kim Whitley. Like, what was that, 10, 15 years ago? I don't know what it was called, though. Was it called Raising Isaiah? I don't think so. Yeah, it was Kim. I just don't remember what the name of the show was, but it was a while ago. So yeah, it sounded like I'd rather watch Niecy than Gina. Yeah, I remember that. Damn, back when TV was so good. TV used to be so good back then. What y'all think about this boat thing? It looked like Trina took that wig right out of her suitcase and put it on her head. It felt a little bit ungrateful. Y'all on a yacht. Y'all not paying for it. And Tawanda's like, this is not going to count if Toni Braxton does not show up. I was like, yeah, she didn't even shake it. It went right from the bag onto her head. At least like brush it out, put a little product in it. She did not shake that shit. It's like, okay, I gotta go. Ooh. It seemed like it was a gift though. I think it was a gift from Toni. That's why I'm like, why not show her go through her sister lock journey? Like, why not show us that? Not y'all saying to one of like ET. Go with her husband and get a unit. Oh, y'all also kept saying earlier that y'all feel like Vaughn is Trina's karma. I'm like, damn, is he that bad? A lot of y'all was in the comments saying that Vaughn is Trina's karma. Hey, Beth. Wow. I don't know. They showed her in the confessional with her sister locks. I'm like, okay, I see him. She popped that around her head. But then they had to there tell Toni that her wig was shifting. You said like she just took it out the suitcase. Didn't even shake it. He doesn't though. He don't. I was like, at times I'm like, do you like her? It don't seem like you like her. You don't like her kids. Why you marry her? Cause this ain't love. It don't look like it's love, y'all. Okay, it don't look like it's love. Mm-mm. You saying she stood 10 toes down on the wig? I'm dead, y'all. I'm dead. Oh. I never watched their channel. Oh, you think so? The fact that he put King instead of Ladybug Productions, she couldn't have her own thing that she built on her own. Oh yeah, I saw this. I'm not like Kimora. Who asked for that? Didn't she marry like a scammer? I don't understand why is that show coming back. I just feel like it's not necessary. Okay, I just don't feel like it's necessary for Kimura's show to come back. She first had her show in, was it the early 2000s? Y'all wrong. Y'all wrong. Y'all are so wrong. Mm. But Trina is very codependent. Well, like I said, this is a habit. It's not love. It's not love. See, I don't be watching all that other stuff because I can't do it. I just can't. Damn. He could have told her before he left though that he wasn't feeling well. Oh. Damn. He always is with her on the lives. Even when they on YouTube, he always right there. Come on now. Moon, why you say that? Why you say that? He said that? I must have missed that part. Damn, I must have missed that. Are y'all saying red flags? Yikes. Yeah, red flags. Yeah, lots of red flags. I'm just not sure if Vaughn really if he loved her. This was sad. Because she is very much hurt. She gotta get them wig, let them wigs go. The wig is just sliding further and further back. She gotta let that wig go though. Yeah, she married a scammer. Did he end up going to jail? Oh, you want to see? I'm just not interested in Kimora. Yeah, she has a problematic history with men who are scammers. Because she Kimora, people don't really focus on how many baby daddies she got. I'm just not interested in it. I won't be watching it. I'm not interested. Ooh, you think Vaughn is scamming her? Hmm. So do you think that Toni? You think that Vaughn is her karma? What you think, Toni? I still have not watched that. Oh yeah, y'all do think that Trina being scammed? He do seem like a person. I could see this. Hmm. He should have told her before he left that he wasn't feeling well. She don't need to get another call about losing somebody in her life. You think it was a test? Yikes. Was he asleep? Oh. What'd you say, Sonia? Vaughn and Trina gives me like. Oh, Ike and Trina vibes. Oh wow. I don't get love when I look at them, you know? I don't get happily married. I don't get love. And they only been married for what, 5 or 6 years? How long they been married? Oh, it's a sew-in? Oh. Yeah, she destroying her hairline. I remember at one point she was trying to grow it back. Oh, okay. Kimora Lee husband did go to the pokey. Okay. I'm leaving here with something. The guy from Amistad, she had a kid by him. He like what, like 17 now? 17, 18. She know how to catch a man though. Mm. But the last one, is she getting child support even though he in jail? Damn, I think that bond is just there for a check and that he's scamming. Y'all really think he's scamming? They know how to pick them. They just don't pick the right ones. They just don't pick the right ones. Yeah. You just, to me, I don't hear enough about what we hear about Sean all the time, but you don't see him enough for me to really get a grasp of him as a person. You know what? You're not the first person who said this. You're not the first person who said this. I wonder though, do you get to an age though where it's like, okay, I'd rather just tolerate you than go through the whole process of going through a divorce? Um, it's later in my life that I would rather just kind of, have a companion than be alone. Maybe it's that. I think people do get to an age where it's like, well, you sleep in your room, I sleep in mine. We come out, we have dinner together, we roommates, and it's better than me, living the rest of my life by myself. Okay. Maybe it's that. Was he an ex NFL player? Yeah, this is the scene at the restaurant. Or are you talking about like a different one? Because last year she was with a friend of the show. You think she'll get married again? I don't think so. I think Bond is it. I don't think she would divorce him. What? Well, that could possibly be true because they've known Sean for a long time because he's in the music industry. So if you talk about maybe like from the past, like a long, long, long time ago, I could see that. I think it's companionship in the sense of you're not alone. Companionship of like I have someone here. If something wants to happen to me, somebody else is in the home. I have someone to talk to, watch TV with. Maybe we don't have the romantic part of our relationship. A lot of people get caught up in being roommates. And you don't even have to be at this age. It can be like after you have kids. It's something that people really don't talk about. Just wanting the companionship are falling into a place of just a roommate situation in your relationship. Toni said, "Not me, girl. Not me, girl. Couldn't be me." Yeah, I don't see that either. Especially losing her sister, Gabe passing away, her kids doing their own thing, the sisterhood being estranged. She not gonna leave him. And you never know, she picked Birdman. Yeah, she was really hurt in this scene. I think she was genuinely crying. It was interesting to see her at dinner versus her other sisters at dinner and just the difference in the conversation of how Towanda is basically like, "Nah, I don't want her. I want peace in my life." And basically, I'm going no contact without saying that. Like I said, Toni Michelle married Birdman, not Toni Braxton. The other side of her. Especially when you're at a later age in life. I think, unfortunately, Trina's used to being treated poorly by men. So what we see, maybe she don't see it. He's in the Navy. She said that. Did she say it last night? I think that he's in the Navy. I think maybe is her name Brooklyn or Brookie? I think she's the only one that in the home now, but he went to the Navy. Probably, probably because she denied it up until the Tamar Hall interview. She was denying that she was with him or married to him. Yeah, he's in the Navy. uh, I don't know if I could listen to Miss E tell me that somebody is a good man. You don't got the best track record. Mm, yeah, he was. Okay, Brooke is in college. Okay. So it's just basically, I think, does she live at home? It's like it's just Sean and Towanda in the house right now. Oh, really? I haven't heard that. I have not heard that. Wow. mm, mm. Yeah, I have not heard that. I feel like if that was true, it would be all over the blogs. But basically, yeah, last night she said she was going no contact. Her wig looked better here. Maybe she brushed it. That the Braxtons love them. It must I don't know if it's Toni or all them. They love them a Chinese food restaurant. So that's what they always at is at Mr. Chow's or some other Chinese food restaurant whenever they eat together. Somebody said, I'm so disgusted by the three sisters. Please don't bring them back for another season. Some of y'all, some people saying they tired looking at Towanda bald head. Yeah, I can't take no relationship advice from Miss E. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, of course you heard that on Sherelle's World. She be knowing all the dirt, but I don't know if it's really true. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Probably, yeah. Okay, makes sense. Because they filmed at the Mr. Child's in LA too. I don't know what restaurant was that where they had the dinner in ATL. Oh, okay, that makes sense then. Okay, good point. Yeah, we were talking about that a little bit earlier. I think it is true though that you have to have permits to film at some of these places. That's how I know a lot of these reality shows that the stuff is set up like okay, we only have this restaurant from 10 to 3. We need you to show up to film a scene with Giselle. Um, and Wendy need to show up at least 11 o'clock so we can film these 3 hours. And we're only gonna give y'all this 15 minutes of the 3 hours that they filmed that dinner together. Okay. But yeah, they do have to have permits to film in these public spaces. So that's how I know a lot of stuff is fake. Because your call time is at 10. We got the restaurant from 10 to 2 o'clock. So we need y'all ladies to pull up, talk about what happened with Wendy, for 2 hours, and then y'all can go home. All right, then we're gonna move to this next location. Okay, but we need y'all to talk about what happened with Wendy and Eddie. Yeah, they also lose business too because I guess maybe the cost of filming there is going to equal the cost of how much business they will lose or more money because they can't really have people in the restaurant while they filming. So yeah. Oh man. But yeah, Tawana basically says I'm done. I want peace in my life, and I'm separating myself. She cannot come to my wedding. Tamar's not invited. See, is it her hair? Did they do like very thin baby hairs? I think they did like very thin baby hairs. Let me make myself smaller. But to me, it looks like just very thin baby hairs from her wig. But I think they need to shift the wig like 2 inches to the front, maybe. Oh, okay, that makes sense too. Okay. But yeah, just shift it to the front just a tad bit. But I think these are baby hairs from the wig. Oh, say that louder. Okay. Because we didn't got what it would be like if Tamar was not there and it was boring. Damn, Gia. Have we ever seen when's the last time we saw her with short hair? Katrina? I thought we did used to see her with short hair. Is that when we first saw her cut off all her hair? Oh, okay. The only time somebody filmed in a restaurant and actually looked up the restaurant was last season of Married at First Sight when they were in that, I think it was a Thai restaurant or a boba place, and the wall was very like cartoonish. I'm like, what's the name of this place? Because it just looked very interesting. I think she can pull off like a pixie. Yeah, the ball does look good on her. Isn't the album cover? I saw the album cover for her retrograde. It's her ball, right? Like she's in like a gold suit or something. Oh, okay. Okay. They got that at Macy's, right? Yeah, it seems like we all like the short hair. Well, I heard that the little video that she did was really good. Oh, it's her real hair? I thought it was. I don't know. It kind of like it's the wig. It's that HD lace. I don't know. It don't look like it's her actual edges. Very thin edges. But anything else from like this? What else happened this episode? That was pretty much it. Yeah, Toni, Michelle. Thank y'all for showing me so much love on all these Braxton videos I've been doing. Oh, my bad, y'all. I was trying to give her a little bit of credit. I'm all trying to look all close. I'm like, it looked like it was her hair. It looked like it was the wig. She is not aging. She still looks so good. What do y'all think about her, Kayla Nicole, like bringing back her song on TikTok, reviving it? He wasn't man enough for me. The way that girl is trolling, Taylor, man.
Is my wedding with my amazing.
I'm not hearing her talk about Sean, y'all. Dang, she really was kind of bruised up from getting hit by that car. She did. Did y'all see the behind the scenes of her doing it? It was like a green screen. Oh, here it is. Okay, let me turn that off. Some of us, our body will never look like that. And you just gotta let that shit go. Yeah, she did that. Yeah. Sickening. 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 She did that. Let me turn my yeah, she did that, y'all. Everybody doing this little dance. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Crunches ain't gonna help me. Like I said, sometimes you gotta let some things go and just live your life for where you are, not for where you want to be. Just living where you are. You talk about when did y'all say when did Toni? Oh, you said when Toni. I thought you said when Tamar. I think it's the lupus. And she has heart issues. I don't think she's bleaching her skin. And it could also be the shade of makeup that she's wearing also. Can't forget about that. But yeah, but this episode was pretty much, it was very much giving filler. That's why I'm like, okay, after the wedding, like, what are we gonna do after this, y'all? What are we gonna do after this? It's crazy because when you look at this photo, the darkest one is Towanda. That's something also probably deeper. But anything else from tonight's episode that y'all want to talk about? Y'all tired of the storyline? It's been her whole season. It's her all season. But yeah, I think different like hormones, body changes, where you live, how much you're out in the sun. I think can also change your skin tone. My kids, since we moved to Texas, have gone darker because they're always outside now versus in LA, they were always in the house. Yeah, very true. But yeah, I think there's just a lot of organic factors that come into play with your skin getting lighter. It doesn't always have to be related to bleaching your skin. But yeah, I just don't know. We got two, I don't know, three more episodes. Episode 5, we got, is it gonna be what, 5 episodes? So we're gonna have the wedding, leading up to the wedding. They gonna do like this? Okay, we're gonna have leading up to the wedding, episode 6. Episode 7, we're gonna have the wedding and the reception. Episode 8 is just gonna be the sisters ending the season and what they're all separately doing. I'm gonna guess that's how it's gonna go. They're gonna draw out the wedding. So that's what the next 2 episodes are gonna be. Um, but what we gonna watch when well, I guess this is gonna probably end what, around Thanksgiving. So I was thinking in December, they're gonna have a lot of Christmas movies, so I might do something Christmas themed. I thought about that, recapping like some Christmas movies. I also thought about rewatching shows that I personally didn't watch, that I just was too busy and didn't watch. So one of them was what's the love one on Netflix with the 2 young black kids? I feel so old right now. So I didn't watch are they on season 2? I think they're about to come out with a season 3, or is it a season 1? They're about to come out with season 2. Anyway, that show on Love on Netflix, I thought about Forever. Yeah, that's what it's called, Forever. I didn't watch the first season, so I was kind of thinking about maybe doing a rewatch. It'd be my first time watching it. But in December, I thought about doing a rewatch of that. Um, you're rewatching Lost? Oh my God, Gia, how old are you? Wow, that shit's old. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out because we know the shows are gonna go on hiatus probably like after Thanksgiving. So I'm like, what we gonna do in December? So I thought about rewatching some stuff that with the leftovers. I don't think I watched that either. So I'm thinking about trying to figure out some shows that came out this year that I personally didn't get a chance to watch, and one of those was Forever. Um, I know sometime next year, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is supposed to be coming out. So I did watch this season, but I didn't get to recap it on YouTube. So I also thought about maybe doing some just some analysis stuff on different stuff about Forever or maybe Fresh Prince. Oh, I heard that this wasn't actually bad. I heard that it started off kind of like what's going on, but then it got like kind of good. I thought about maybe watching it. Maybe that can be the start of my holiday movies. I know it's that one. Then Tabitha Brown have one come out in theaters this weekend. And then I know the twins, Tia and Tamara, have a Christmas movie coming out also. Yeah, I saw it. I saw it was her. So yeah, I was like, maybe it don't have to be like some 20-minute thing. It can be just like a little 10-minute video or something discussing it. But did y'all really watch it though? And then I think Lifetime has a bunch of Christmas movies. One is gonna be with Brandy and her daughter, and her daughter are gonna play sisters. So I'm kind of thinking about, dipping, dabbling, and maybe some holiday stuff. But yeah, so maybe did people watch Find and Joy? I'm trying to figure out, yeah, what to do in December. She did used to do those movies. Oh, you haven't watched it yet? Okay. But yeah, y'all give me put some ideas in the chat of what we should do for December. Should I do Forever? I didn't watch it, so I might do Forever. Might kind of, just do like some Black Christmas movies that are coming out over the next like week to like Christmas time that are coming out on Lifetime. Is anybody else doing Christmas movies other than Lifetime? Probably Netflix too. So we might do like some holiday stuff. Okay, you gonna support it? I got one person that's gonna watch. So I might do that. I also thought about I didn't watch the first 2 seasons, so I don't know if I could do this, but what was it? The Mormon Moms? Was it called Mormon Wives? I know that's coming out. People really like that. But I didn't watch the first 2 seasons, so and that's coming out like next Wednesday. But yeah, so we're gonna do like some Christmas movies and maybe like some kind of 12 days of Christmas lives we can probably do. Just come and hang out and just like, check out from reality of the world and the mess that we're in. But yeah, I think that's what we can do for the holidays is some 12 days of Christmas, some holiday movies. I think that would be kind of fun. Yeah, I was kind of dipping and dabbling with the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. I'm not quite sure yet because I didn't watch the first 2 seasons. So I need to watch Braid of Love. I know it came out on Friday. So I'm probably gonna watch that in the morning because it's almost 10 o'clock here in Texas. So I'm probably gonna watch that in the morning and y'all get y'all Trina video this week. Okay. Get y'all Trina video. No, I have really good boundaries. So everybody in my life kind of knows like when I have conversations with you, I don't want to have to feel like you're a client. I don't want to have to feel like I'm a therapist. So especially with my husband, lately he will say like, "Oh, I want to talk to you about something, but I don't want you to feel like it's work." Because people in my life know I don't want my regular life to feel like it's work. So no, I don't think it really affects me as much. I have really good boundaries and people respect that I don't want to feel like I'm working off the clock. Yes, I have your Trina video. I need to upload it onto YouTube, but yeah, I did the Trina video. I haven't heard too much about this season yet. I don't know if people know that it's out or they haven't started watching. It started on Friday, so yeah, I'm surprised because not a lot of people are talking about it, but there's so much TV on right now. I think there's just like a saturation of TV that shows are really getting lost because there's just so much TV that came out these last 2 weeks, more TV premiering this week. So I think it kind of got lost in everything. But yeah, it came out on Friday. But yeah, girls getting tired because it's almost like 10 o'clock here. So I'm probably gonna hop off. We've been on here 2 hours, y'all. I need to start at 7 o'clock instead of 7:30 next Saturday. um, but yeah, I enjoy, talking to y'all, having a little chitty chat. If you're part of the rewatch crew, put rewatch in the chat. Let me know where you're watching from. Be sure to hit that like, subscribe, join the membership. As always, I appreciate we had a really fun time. Thank you guys for all the love on my channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And yes, if you have not already, please like the video. Even once I post it, leave some comments to help it hit that algorithm to help other people find it. Like, comment, subscribe. The membership is only $1. It's only $1. So join, you know? And y'all, I'm gonna go get my ass in the bed. Put my bind on, just go lay in the bed. But yeah, everybody have a good weekend. Be safe. Stay warm where you are. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye. See y'all. Have a great weekend. Bye.